You don't have to like bar fight him.
No.
Call him and put him in his place. I just want to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, and just be like, hey, why would you say something like that? I don't even know you. I'm just curious.
I guarantee you most people would not do that, so more reason to do it.
Yeah.
Plus you're a scary Navy SEAL, so I would do it.
I'm a real nice guy. I'm a girl dad.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome back to the Take It Outside podcast. I'm your host, Sam Mackey, and this podcast is where we talk about all things outdoors and just getting outside in general where life happens, especially the best parts of life. My co-host could not be here today because he has not filled his bowl tag yet, so he is on a flight back to Montana.
Wow.
But today, we've got Annie Bosko with us. She's a California-born country artist who's written, toured, and sung with some of the biggest names in the game and just made her Grand Ole Opry debut. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Her new album, California Cowgirl, is out now, and she's quickly becoming one of the standout voices in country music. Annie, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me on. Can I call you Uncle Sam?
Oh, you can call me whatever you want.
Okay, I just felt good. The American flag,
Do you like it?
It felt right just to be like Uncle Sam.
We're outdoorsmen here, patriotic, so we try to have our set represent us the best we can.
Of course.
Just like anything, it's been a slow progress, but I think we're just slowly adding things in,
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So, first of all, it is snowing today. It's November 10th.
I'm not okay with it.
I know.
I saw a couple little snowflakes. I'm like, no, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, people.
I went to the bus stop with the girls this morning, and we all had to run home and get bigger jackets on.
Yeah, right.
And
I know you're trying to find your gloves and your beanies. I'm like, where is this? I don't even know where any of it is.
Luckily, I have a plethora of cold weather gear for hunting.
Right.
But the girls, they're 5, 7, and 9. So it's the beginning of the winter. So now, we go hand-me-down, stuff or new stuff. So it's finding jackets. So I had to run home and get my 5-year-old was hell-bent on just wearing like this, I'm going to call it like a really furry, fuzzy, multicolored jacket, right?
Good for her. I love a girl with fashion.
Oh yeah,
Gotta support the fashion. If you're a girl dad, you need to support the fashion.
I do. So my middle daughter, she is quite the fashionista herself, right? She has her own little style, and I don't know where it comes from, but she likes dressing up and like very girly stuff, dresses and everything like that. But then she's also the toughest.
Okay.
And the biggest share, which is quite the dynamic, right?
She's middle, so already I love her because I'm the middle of 5.
See, I'm the youngest. I was probably a little shyster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You guys got everything.
I know. My youngest, we have to reel her in sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? And because she's a 5-year-old and she's very cute and she just knows what she can get away with.
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
But she is very outgoing. Like she'll walk up to you and talk to you and everything like that.
I want to meet them.
Yeah.
Like let's arrange a date with your wife and the girls. I'll do a little concert for them.
They would die.
I can sing Let It Go.
Let it go. They would be sitting on your lap.
That's like my winning ticket with any young kid.
That would be amazing.
I'm like, girl, I got your Idina Menzel. Let's go.
Yeah, and they're gonna love your style and all your jewelry. They just hop up on your lap and start.
Thank you.
They just touch stuff. Like they're little kids. Like, what's this? What's this? Oh, I like your hair. I like your hat.
Yes.
And
I have to say, like doing what I do, that's the sweetest part of what I get to do is kids. It's like I just played at Planet Hollywood on Saturday night. And
really?
A couple of the VIP meet and greets were these little girls, and they're wearing your shirts, and there's nothing like the excitement when you're a kid of music, live music, of everything, of just the world and like the wonder and just the excitement, that you have for that first time. So I always love, and I love like pulling up a girl on stage too, just a young girl, because I know that 13-year-old me would have like killed to do that. And you can't forget who you're, it's like, what would 13-year-old Annie want? And like, I try to think about that a lot.
I mean, that's something that they have to remember forever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you'd hope.
I was just thinking about singing to the kids. I can't sing worth a shit, so I don't try. But you have a daughter. I'm like, well, I need to sing a song before they go to bed, right? And so this is my older daughter, June, and I'm sitting there holding her when she was little. I'm like, oh, I think I need to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So I'm like, Twinkle, Twinkle, Lucky Star. And then I just started singing Merle Haggard.
Did you just call it Lucky Star?
Yeah. You know that Merle Haggard song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Lucky Star? That's what I sing to him to this day, every night. Because I couldn't think of the word. Well, I would just sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, I started singing Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Star.
Hey, I love Merle Haggard, so I'm just saying that there's nothing wrong with that. You created your own lullaby. God bless you for that.
And now they know every single word to Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Star by Merle Haggard.
That's so
sweet. I sing it to them every night still.
That is so cute.
So, what were you for Halloween?
I twice did it 2 years in a row. I did not have the energy to go find something new, and I realized I didn't really exploit my outfit that much on social media last year. So I was that don't impress me much. Shania Twain, the leopard, the whole thing. Right. I know you would look at it as like your hunting kill, but you'd be like, oh, the cheetah, I can't wait to go shoot the cheetah.
My mother-in-law wears a lot of cheetah.
It's a fun.
Yeah.
It makes you just feel snazzy.
And that was
sassy.
2 years in a row.
I did, yeah. Okay. But this year, Shania liked it. So she saw it. Last year, she didn't see it.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, Shania saw it this year. She liked it. I was hoping for a repost. Who knows? That might come next year.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but it was such an iconic outfit. Her outfits were so iconic.
I think you stick with it.
Every year?
I mean, I'm a little biased because this year marks the 17th year in a row I was a hot dog.
It's cute. I ate a hot dog last night after the Ryman. It was it smelled so good.
Were you at an event?
It was cold. I went to the Clay Walker concert. And
I didn't know if you just went home and boiled one in the old coffee maker or something weird,
No, definitely not. I'm like, I eat pretty healthy at home. But when, late night, just saying, when you haven't had dinner and you're at a long concert, there's nothing like the smell of the warm hot dog. You smell the onions. And, you know what I mean? You smell it on the sidewalk, and it got me. And I got one.
I know. My routine is when I leave Broadway, I bang a ride at Tootsie's, go up 3 blocks, and hit that corn dog guy. And I get 2 corn dogs for the ride home.
Yeah, I get it. I totally understand.
It's like, am I really going to feel that much worse tomorrow? Probably not.
Yeah, I already feel terrible.
Yeah.
So, but it's Monday. I'm about to go get my juice cleanse.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to turn this ship around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how long you do that for? Or is it something you do weekly? Or
No, I used to juice at home all the time.
Yeah.
I try to do like some mini form of juice a day.
Yeah.
Whether it's like lemon, ginger, cayenne, or a green juice or something. But I'll just keep them in the fridge, or I'll juice it myself in a big mason jar, and I'll just have like my little shot a day of like just knowing you put a vegetable in you. Good job.
But it's not a juice cleanse per se. It's just...
Yeah, no,
you know
definitely
You're
not
like just going all juice.
That's too much commitment, Sam.
Well, you're talking to a guy who's been a hot dog for 17 years. I could commit, what I mean?
I got it. I got it.
So, I think if you're Shania Twain next year, you're going to, she's going to repost. She's going to do everything, right?
That'd be cool.
Let's go,
It
girls.
was pretty surreal because I played Planet Hollywood on Saturday night, and the last time I went to Planet Hollywood, I went to her residency there.
Okay.
And she was my first concert that made me realize, like, I have to do country music.
Okay.
Because
How old were you?
My first girl crush. God, I had to have been...
Girl Crush. What a great song.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I had to have been really young, like 10 or 11. Yeah, I was young.
Yeah.
And I stood on my seat the entire concert. Yeah, and I was just fangirl.
So when did music come into your life?
I was really young. No one in my family's musical.
Yeah.
My dad was in farming, farmer, and my mom was...
What type of farmer?
Produce.
Okay.
So they grow all kinds of vegetables. It's family-owned company.
In Northern California?
Central.
Central? Okay, whereabouts?
Everywhere from Oxnard to Salinas, California.
Okay. I grew up in Marin, so just north of San Francisco.
Of course, yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be there in a couple of weeks because I'm singing at the 49ers game.
Oh, really?
On the 24th.
Oh, I saw the stuff with you and Brock Purdy.
Yeah, that was
for Ariat,
fun.
right?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah, that was really fun.
When will you be there?
I'm singing at the game on the 24th.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you going back for Thanksgiving or staying here?
No. I don't have any family there. I was a military brat. My dad was stationed out there, moved out there in the 4th grade, and then left my junior year of high school.
Okay.
And moved to Seattle. Then, you're good.
Okay, now I'm going to chill and just lay back
there
like
you go.
Because you look very comfortable.
Then I moved to Seattle my senior year, then joined the military after my senior year. But I still have a bunch of friends there. And one of my good buddies was at the game yesterday. And I think he might have season tickets.
Nice.
So that's why I asked.
Oh, yeah. Let him know. I will sing on the 24th. And wow, I didn't realize that you served.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you and America.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I joined the Navy right out of high school.
Wow.
And then made my way into the SEAL teams and did that for 20 years and then retired.
You are a dying breed.
This podcast was brought to you by Outsider. Check us out at www.outsider.com. Outsider is an outdoor lifestyle brand owned and operated by me, retired Navy SEAL Sam Mackey, and my dear friend and former NFL quarterback Jay Cutler. At Outsider, we encourage everyone to get outside and enjoy all that life has to offer. Head over to outsider.com to check out our unique patent-pending drinkware. Outsider's drinkware can be customized with your personal or business logo. Go to outsider.com, upload your logo, and we will send you visual proofs and great wholesale pricing. And don't forget, get outside and enjoy all that life has to offer. So let's unpack this a little bit. Do you think there's less folks joining the military and everything these days? I don't know.
You know what it is? Maybe it's not that there's less joining, but you feel like there's like less people publicly supporting.
Yeah.
Not so much in country music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Different ballgame.
Because you got diehard military, but in generally speaking, it's weird that some people are actually offended when someone's pro-America or pro-military or there's still that small population of people that are Americans that feel that way. And I'm like, wow.
It's very interesting, right? It's almost like
it's crazy to me.
A sickness. Like you're going to go against everything America stands for and be on that side of the fence. There's extreme right and then there's extreme left, right? And I don't think, both of them are just as guilty for the negative rhetoric that they throw out, right?
Agree.
But the far left is, I just can't understand the logic, because there is none, in my opinion, behind that stance, right?
Yeah, like the military is what keeps us like free, alive, prevents us from going to war. It's just wild. Yeah, it's mind-boggling to me. But every once in a while, I'll get some weird person on the internet that's like, they're getting upset. I'm like, I'm not even political on my social media, but I'll be like pro-America or pro-military or my grandpa was. His parents were immigrants, and my dad was the first to go to college in their family. So my grandpa was so proud to be an American because he came from such poverty that, like, he asked me to sing God Bless America at his funeral because it was so important for him to be an American. Yeah. And so that always lives with me because he really did live the American dream. He started his own farm on 5 acres. He married my grandmother, sold her car, their only car, and he bought the first tractor in the area.
Dang.
Yeah, and really started it himself and built a big company off just a few acres. And so, to him, it was like he saw how much it meant to be an American because his family never had those opportunities. So, yeah, I mean, for me, that's why I'm so pro-America, and that's where I come from, and I think about that a lot. But when people are like upset that you're being pro-America or something, I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's absurd,
Especially when you live in this country. And I'm like, wow. Okay.
I joined the military for 2 reasons. I got in a lot of trouble in high school. And then, but before that, in like the 5th grade or so, I saw the movie Navy SEALs with Charlie Sheen. I'm like, man, that's something I think I can fucking do.
Wow.
And,
I thought that when I saw G.I. Jane. I told Demi Moore this recently. I was like, just so you know, like, I wanted to go into the military, but I didn't actually do it. You really did it. Yeah. Because like shaving my head, I don't think I have the right head for it.
Yeah. I got a big round bald head, but I had long locks of love at one point in my life.
Love it.
But I mean, so that's why I joined. And then, it's very interesting because I joined, and I think, a lot of folks join for a selfish intent, and then it doesn't become selfless until you're out. If that makes sense at all.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to go shoot people, right? And like, I'm going to go shoot bad guys.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to do it, might as well go be a Navy SEAL, right? And
the most badass, by the way. I've sung at the Navy SEAL Foundation.
Oh, really?
Multiple years, yeah, and done lots of work with SEALs. And actually, a friend of mine's a SEAL who just flew from Wyoming to my show in Las Vegas, which is so sweet. I just have so much respect.
What's his
name?
You
guys are crazy. Denton Knapp, Knapp.
Denton Knapp. No, I know another guy with the last name Knapp.
But I've done a lot of the Navy SEAL Foundation.
Really?
I've done their
in Virginia Beach.
No, it was actually in LA.
Okay.
2 of their galas.
Got it. Yeah. I have yet to go to one of those.
It's awesome.
I heard they're amazing.
Oh my gosh, so moving, and so many military. You're there with all the SEALs and their wives, and talking to them, and just, man, talk about people with so much reverence and just, I mean, the ultimate badass. You were like the ultimate badassery of badasses. And there's just guys that are not like that anymore. I'm sorry. It's getting bad. It is.
You would get along with my wife for a while.
Yeah, they're like, it's scary. I'm like, wow. We're more sissy. This sissy generation is real. I mean, have you seen the Instagram videos that are viral? The girls carrying all the bags?
Yeah.
And the guys are like walking behind. This is a problem.
My wife told me the other day, we were talking, she's like, yeah, if you die or something, she's like, I don't know what I'd do. She's like, I think I might just like go out in the country and like have to find a lumberjack or something, like someone that could protect me that's manly. It's like, I don't even know where to look.
Yeah, for real.
But, yeah. So, okay. So you go to Shania Twain concert and you realize you want to do country music for a living.
Yes.
And so, how'd you get into it? Who bought you your first guitar? Or did you always know you were good at singing?
I always knew I could sing, sang for people. The first time I was 5 years old at my great-grandmother's funeral. Yeah. Sang Over the Rainbow, and I just remember people crying.
Really?
And I don't have it on recording. I would do anything to see like a video of this, but we don't have a video because they didn't have the iPhones. Everyone wasn't like this with their iPhone back then. And then I got my first job with Disney when I was 13. And that was sort of the moment when I went, oh, maybe I could do this as a career, because before then it was just a dream. And it was like hairbrush in my bathroom, and I didn't really know anyone in the music industry. Didn't grow up around it or have any ins per se. And then I started just like kind of singing everywhere, church, everywhere, which led to, meeting people in the industry. And then I came to Nashville on a writer's trip for the first time. And I knew it was where I wanted to be. I knew I wanted to write country music, sing country music.
How long ago was that?
Oh man, almost 2 decades ago.
Okay, cool.
Long time ago. Yeah. So then eventually I had to I promised my parents I would go at least try college. So I did. Didn't last long.
Where'd you go?
And then I went to USC.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother actually played football there for Pete Carroll.
Oh, really?
Which was awesome.
My wife went to San Diego State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys so she's from California, or where's she from?
Military brat as well, but her dad was stationed at Camp Pendleton, and she went to San Diego State, and then she rowed there, like crew.
Cool.
I always do that because when she told me she was a rower, I was expecting like a little boat, like an actual boat. I'm like, you just row around the lake.
She's a badass.
Yeah,
she's ripped. Probably.
I didn't know that. Yeah, she's
she
a
could
strong
probably
girl.
beat you in an arm wrestle, maybe.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Okay, she could beat me in an arm wrestle.
Yeah, probably.
Me. But now I see what she had to get with the Navy SEAL. If she's on the rowing team,
And then she was the coach out there, and we met one time previously, and then I was bored and just creeping on MySpace, and I found her, so I messaged her on MySpace.
Did you put her in your top friends?
I mean, I didn't. My guess is I didn't at first because you can't just jump into the top 10 friend group.
That's true. Yeah, you got to play cool a little bit,
right? And
I love that you sent her a message though. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Do we have access to these portals though? Can we go back on our MySpace page to see who we were messaging?
I don't know.
I wonder if that's a thing.
But I'm pretty sure I had some good music in there. Remember when you put music to it?
Yeah.
And then it's like your first friend is Tom. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I messaged her on MySpace. She ended up living a block and a half away. Aww. And then she wanted nothing to do with me at first. But then I was just persistent and it all worked out.
That's so cool. Yeah. That's so sweet.
And
I love that.
Wednesday was our 15th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Last week was my parents' 46th.
Doof.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
It's in a world where no one really stays together anymore.
I know.
It's awesome. It's, I think it gives you hope. When you see couples who have stuck it out.
It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? You got
No, it's definitely easier just to be on your own and be like, oh, that didn't work. All right, punt on to the next.
A lot of time the shit sandwiches that you're eating, you made yourself. You know what I mean? And you got to eat that sandwich for your partner because you messed up. Okay,
cut that up, and you need to make that go on social media. Just that alone. Have guys out there, have all the sissies watching the Navy SEAL say that shit.
It's just...
Am I allowed to say shit?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just bleep it out.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
I don't know. No, don't drop the
We're
F-bombs.
not going to bleep it out, probably.
Okay, great. You can leave that.
We have to for social media, though.
Okay,
I think.
yes.
It's just part of sticking with it, right? And it's difficult. It can be extremely difficult. But then it's all worth it if you just...
I have a song actually on my record. It's called Bright and Blue Sky. It's about that.
Really?
Yeah, and the chorus is We're bright and blue sky. Felt the thunder, seen the clouds roll by. Outside our window pane, we fought the lightning and the rain. Oh, me and you, we're living proof. God don't always make the running kind. What a perfect view. We're a pride and blue sky. And it's about that.
That's amazing.
And it was written like inspired by Merle Haggard sound.
Yeah.
But it's about that. Like when you fight through the storms, there's the reward. But you don't get the reward if you don't fight through the storms. And too many people are like, I don't want the storm. I'm out.
You kind of just
you don't get the reward.
Business too.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
So
Life in general.
it is.
Because like that's real life. Like you really, it's not a cakewalk.
No, fuck no.
Right?
Right. Yeah. I've had my teeth kicked in a few times. You just got to keep going. You know?
Yeah.
But it's
Trust me. I know.
It's interesting.
I know. I get it.
I know. I've talked to a lot of musicians, and the one thing that I can completely relate to is the grind, right? And just like you don't know when it's coming, but you just got to keep producing, keep doing work, keep working, keep working.
Yeah.
And then, you know, hopefully one day, you know, your day comes, and that's the way with anything, right? Like when I wanted to go be a SEAL, everyone just kind of laughed at me, you know, like, oh, phew, good luck. Right. Same thing. If I assume they'd laugh even harder because I can't sing, but it's like, oh, I'm going to go be a country music artist. Huh. Good luck.
Yeah,
right.
of course.
And no one's really like believes in you all that much. So it's good just to turn around and work real hard and shove it up all their ass. Right.
I have another song on my album about this. It's called Watch Me. Because I always say, like, I love when someone tells me I can't do something. And my philosophy is always, if that dream's in my heart, that's because God gave it to me. And no one besides you and God really know what you're capable of. That's really a spiritual thing, I believe. So it's like, watch me do it. You know, if you don't think I can do it, that's great. You can sit over there while I go do it, and then you can watch me. Because it's so easy for people to tell you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And these are, by the way, usually the people that aren't doing anything. It's like, who are you taking your advice from? Sometimes I'm like, why would you take advice unless you want that person's life? Like, unless they're where you want to be. Why in the world would you take their advice?
I agree. And I heard something recently, and it was a very good quote. It was something to the effect of, you know, don't worry about someone's ridicule that you would never ask for advice or something of that nature. Right. It makes perfect sense because, you know, I've got caught up in it. Like someone says something negative about me. It happened the other day. Yeah. And in my old neighborhood, someone said something, right? And I wanted to call the guy.
Of course.
So I asked for his number, and of course, no one would give it to me. Everyone I asked. But then I was thinking, I'm like, why do I even care? I would never ask this guy for advice.
What neighborhood is this? Because I have a lot of toilet paper.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Virginia Beach. I'll give you the address.
I'm just kidding.
I did see
I'm just saying, Sam, I like you a lot. I am Team Sam. I don't know them, but I am already on your team.
We were driving. I was taking my girls somewhere this weekend. Oh, have you been out to the Grindstone Cowboy?
Yes, I love that place.
Oh, that place is amazing.
We actually just shot something out there.
Really?
Yeah, I just showed up randomly for coffee one day. I'm like, wait, I love this place. I'm like, do you guys care if I come back and shoot some social media videos? They were so sweet. They're like, yeah, no worries. Craig says it's fine. And like we show up with like a crew and they're just awesome. Cool. And there's like babies in the corner, chilling, having pancakes. Like, by the way, they're sticky buns. Whew.
I didn't get
dangerous.
One of those. My girls wanted everything in that sweet container by the cash register, but we went there Saturday.
Where do you? I shouldn't. I don't know. I was gonna say, where do you live? I'm like, don't know. Yeah.
Right down the road.
Yeah.
And
but that place is. I want to come do a writer's night there. I'll let you know if I do that.
I would love that. I would love to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because they're only open until 3 anyway.
They do those though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, little writers' nights. They're actually doing a Christmas. Craig Campbell's going to do a Christmas show there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it's about. I live, a couple exits down from here, but. We went out there Saturday, and I saw the first house I've seen in a long time got toilet papered.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like, girls, check this out.
Oh my gosh!
So then I had to teach them about
you got to
TP
teach them what that is.
Yeah, now I think I'll go TP a house with them.
So what did you do when the guy? How did you end up handling this? Was it like a false? Was it a false accusation, or was he just mean, or what was it?
He was just saying some things that weren't true, but a bunch of my old neighbors defended me and my family while I wasn't there.
Good.
So it was all handled, but it's one of those things where I'm like, well, I need to call this guy because a lot of people don't address these things anymore, right?
Oh, I'm with you on that.
And
like, just go nip it.
Yeah, and I've never even talked to this guy before in my life, right? And so I just wanted to, talk to him, see what he had to say, maybe give him some professional development in some way if I could. But
is he worth it?
That's the thing, right?
At the end of the day, it's like, wow, it's just not even worth your energy. But I'm with you on that. I can't stand, like, I have a hard time with that.
And not that this would go this direction, but in my life, I often regret the not hitting a person more than I regret hitting them, right? I've been a metric shit ton of bar fights and what have you over in my life. Not in a long time. I've settled down, but if I think someone needs hit, then I get talked out of it. Like, I'm not going to do that. Then, man, it eats me alive for a long time. And not that I'm, I have to go be some vigilante, doing like punching people, because they have they're the type of person that's obviously never been hit in the mouth before, got a case of act right?
Yeah.
And but I think a lot of folks just go around and they say the things they say and they do the things they do because they haven't been held accountable for their actions. Right?
That was deep.
And they just go around, they're mean to people, they're not pleasant, they're not good neighbors.
But you realize, like, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
And it's usually repeated with those kinds of people. You're not the only one that I'm sure has been in this position. So I do feel that eventually you can't outrun yourself, right?
Yeah.
It's like people can try to do this, do that, run. It's like, but eventually there's enough situations that'll happen around those people to where it's pretty evident who's in the wrong.
Yeah. I agree. You can't outrun yourself. I like that. That's a good little saying.
You take you with you wherever you go.
Very true.
And again, where there's smoke, there's fire. So it's like usually there's fires. You're not the only one. But I'm with you.
I
like
agree.
at some point, people need to be put in their place, 100%.
And but that's neither here nor there right now. Maybe I still feel the need to call him, right? So
Or you just do it.
yeah. But we shall see how that plays out.
You don't have to like bar fight him. Just
No.
Call him
I
and
just
put
want
him
to
in
have a
his place.
conversation with him. Yeah, and just be like, hey, why would you say something like that? I don't even know you. I'm just curious.
I guarantee you most people would not do that. So more reason to do it.
Yeah.
Plus you're a scary Navy SEAL, so I would do it.
I'm a real nice guy. I'm a girl dad.
Yeah, I know. But in the eyes of him, like you could probably beat him in arm wrestle.
Man, I do not know. I don't even know what this guy looks like.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter. So who bought you your first guitar?
I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For when? How old were you?
I was like 15 years old, and there was a guy who lived near us that did jingles for commercials, like Nissan Auto Part, whatever. It was like, they're like, come to whatever Nissan dealership. Yeah. It was like those things. So after school, when I was in high school, I would go record with him. And that was my first time getting paid to do recording jobs and like getting a residual check from Disney or whatever it was. And so that gave me enough money to go purchase my first guitar. It was a Takamine at Guitar Center. Yeah.
And so what'd that progress to? Or this was 15. Were you did you start to do gigs in high school or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, started to work. I always had like a pretty crazy work ethic.
Yeah.
I think, mentally as I've gotten older, I've gotten more into the place of it's not just about working hard. It's also about working hard at the right things.
Yeah.
And like the mental, part of it, like that's been a learned thing. Because I think it's so easy just to be like a hamster on a wheel and like a workhorse.
Yeah.
But you have to ask yourself, is this getting me to my goals? And then if not, you're really not working efficiently.
Yeah.
You're just working to work, which I did for a long time.
It's tough though, because I've done that. And the reason I say that situation's tough is because sometimes you think all work equates to success when it doesn't, because you're not working in the right direction, right?
Right.
So it holds very true.
And sometimes it's easier to actually work in the direction of the things you don't want because it keeps you busy and it's a paycheck and you're like, but I'm getting paid and I'm working. And I'm like, but if it's not helping me get to my goals, then it's actually not. Yeah, you might be making a little money here, but if you focused on this, you could be making a lot more money doing this, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
And that's actually what you want to be doing. So, yeah, I think I've worked really hard for a long time, and now it's just more intentional, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you catch your first, thought of, oh shit, I could do this?
I was 16 years old, and I was going, I was kind of helping somebody whose kid wanted to be a singer. And at this point, I had my license. And actually, you know what? No, I must have been 17 or 18 because I was a freshman in college.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like driving around and doing gigs. And, this was like my moment of freedom to like, I'm in LA and I can go do music, like go meet people, go do studio sessions. And I kind of did everything I could possibly do. I always knew LA wasn't maybe the right city for me to pursue this in, but it was still opportunity and entertainment. And so I was going to David Foster's studio with this singer, and he was like, well, what do you do? And I was like, I'm a singer. And he's like, oh, well, sing for me. And he's like, what do you want to sing? And I was like, well, I can sing I Will Always Love You, because he produced that for the Bodyguard soundtrack for Whitney Houston. So I'll never forget, Michael Bublé was leaning against the console, and he like looked so different than he looks now. And so he hit the track, and then I like sang it a cappella. And a week later, he had me singing with Celine Dion.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. And so that was like the moment of like, whoa, wild. Because obviously he's such a crazy, masterful producer, and discovered everyone from like Celine Dion to Michael Bublé and like you name it.
So Michael Bublé was there.
Yeah, he was there.
That's a pretty intense audition.
I know. He was so sweet. He's like, I love your vibrato. That's all I remember him saying. Your vibrato is like how your voice kind of shakes and moves.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yep.
But not like that.
Yeah. I do like when I call it the raspiness in there or something. Is that what it's called? Right?
Yes. I have a lot today because I was in Las Vegas
smoked a lot of cigarettes
on Saturday. My best friend loves to pull slots. I'm like, seriously, we have to go to slot machine. I'm like, God, I'm like, my career's a gamble. I don't gamble in Vegas. My whole career is a gamble.
You didn't gamble at all?
No, I just supported her. I was like, congratulations. And then finally I was like, I can't do this.
That's a boring thing
I
to
can only do
support.
so long in a casino because you feel as a singer, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, but I have a really good rasp right now. Let me tell you. That rasp is that Stevie Nicks is right here.
So how long did you watch her play slot machines? Because that's a very boring thing to watch. Like I could support a guy at the craps table,
An hour, and I fell asleep on one. And then she was like, okay, you can go now. I'm like, thank you. Because I literally fell asleep on the slot machine.
And then she came to bed about 7 hours later.
4 hours later.
Yeah. Did she win any money?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's probably a hard no.
Yeah, but she got to like meet some celebrities in the late night food lounge. She was having a great time. So,
perfect. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
So, talk me through the progression now after, you sing for Michael Bublé and you get into that. So that was obviously, a form of country music, but did you get heavy into country right away?
So as a teen, the first songs, I grew up singing everything. Musical theater.
Okay.
And movie soundtrack songs, like Over the Rainbow, obviously when I was 5 was the first song I ever sang, because as a kid, it's, who doesn't watch The Wizard of Oz,
I know, right?
and those iconic movies. And you see Dorothy, and every little girl wants to be Dorothy and sing that song. But I'd say I grew up singing everything. But when I would write songs, they were always country. And because of my dad, probably because of his lifestyle, being in farming, country music was his thing. And as a kid, we drive together in his truck through the fields and we listen to country music, a lot of old school music. The first singer I ever remember hearing was Patsy Cline.
Okay.
And he's a huge George Strait fan, Toby Keith. So that's kind of what I was raised on, in large part because of him. And then my mom really loved the Judds, and she loved big singers like Celine Dion and Whitney Houston, and just like the big power ballad singers, that were huge in the 90s. So I'd say it was a little bit of everything, but whenever I would write songs, they were country. So that was sort of the indicator that that's stylistically who I was meant to be.
I saw on your Instagram, did you play in a prison?
Yeah.
What year and where at?
Yeah, I did the prison off of Bell Road in Nashville.
Okay.
And man, it's something I'd love to go back and do.
Really?
During COVID, they stopped letting like having guests performers come in. It was like really strict rules and stuff. It might be more open now, but I've done a handful of shows, and here in Nashville at the Metro prison, whatever that's called, over there off Bell Road. And it's always a really, I would tell any musician, go do it.
Why is that?
Because it's so sobering, and it's such a wake up, and you see people who are at their lowest low that have nothing. And when you go in and sing for them, I mean, Johnny Cash was smart. It's like you're doing it for them, but it's feeding you. And you walk away, and it's like your soul and your heart is just like, because it just fills the well. It's like when you go in and sing, they're so appreciative and they're so moved by it, because there's nothing that moves you like music when you're in a broken place. You know, we all know when we've been really broken and just at your lowest low, and that song hits, it hits you different. You know?
How'd you get lined up with that?
A friend of mine who started an organization called You Inspire. He's a stage 4 cancer survivor. They gave him like 4 months to live 18 years ago. Wild. Still, now he has a baby. He's thriving.
Really?
Totally cancer free. It's crazy. And he'll say it's a great medical team at Vanderbilt, weed, Jesus, like a whole plethora of things to save him.
If you know, if he did any, holistic. Treatments, vice,
coffee enemas, organic coffee enemas, juice cleanses. He went to a holistic doctor that had him do crazy stuff. With chemo. Because they were like, you can't just do.
Okay.
But chemo, obviously puts so many toxins in your body that. To flush out those, the holistic doctor had him do a series of juice cleanses and coffee enemas to clean out his intestinal tract. So it's wild. Like his story is so wild, but inspiring, because you're like, wow, like you're still alive. Like that's crazy. Most people would never be alive at his age.
I feel like I'm hearing more and more of stories like that. About folks doing, some of the, I'm going to call it traditional, which would be like chemo, radiation, then folks going, completely holistic and doing the methylene blue and, all sorts of other type of cleanses and what have you. And the result is they don't have cancer anymore. You hear it on Joe Rogan, and Mel Gibson was talking about it. I believe it was him.
Oh yeah.
He had a couple of friends that are completely cancer free now after being stage 4. So it's very interesting.
Whether you're trekking in the backcountry, bird hunting, or just chasing squirrels in the backyard, your dog needs fuel that can keep up with the adventure. And that's where Montana Dog Food comes in. Born in the heart of Big Sky Country, this isn't just dog food. It's adventure-grade nutrition. Crafted with responsibly sourced ingredients from the Western U.S. and freeze-dried to lock in every ounce of goodness, Montana Dog Food Company delivers clean, powerful fuel for your pup's wild side. No shortcuts, no synthetic junk, just premium, nutrition-packed meals and treats designed to support strong muscles, healthy joints, and endless energy, whether you're trekking trails or snuggling by the fire. So give your dog the food that fuels their adventurous spirit. Go to montanadogfoodco.com and feed your dog the best.
It's really interesting. And so he kind of really did, once he was in remission and healthy, I think he dedicated his life just to helping people. Like whether it was showing up in nursing homes with like the Patch Adams, like clown nose thing on. I mean, he had the stories of like the stuff that he's done is just so crazy. So he started the prison ministry and going in and bringing music there and speakers there. And there's a gal who runs Mending Hearts over in East Nashville, Trina. Can't remember her last name right now, but he had her come in and speak to them. She wrote a book called Exit Plan that was basically giving them an exit, because when you leave, really, there's nowhere for you to go. A lot of them have been disowned by family, which is why they got there in the first place. Like they don't have anyone. So she came in and spoke, and it was like, God, you just feel so in the presence of Jesus and God, and in this place, hearing her speak and how she turned her life around and speaking to them, and then incorporating music and watching people cry. And there's a couple songs I have, Caged Birds, one of them, Fighters, another one, that like are just messages that I think are really, like the lady that helps run the programs and stuff, she's like, I feel like some of these were made for them to hear. So it just felt like that resonated. And there's nothing like watching, a guy with a tattoo across his forehead just like weeping in front of you, just like losing it. He's like, you see like the toughest of tough just break down in front of you.
Were you nervous or scared at all for your safety?
Yeah, because I'm like, look at me.
I was going to say, you're a very petite, beautiful girl, and you're going into a male prison.
Like, But then, the reality is you're a lot unsafe for leaving Broadway at like 2 a.m.
That's very true.
Like not knowing what someone slipped in your drink, all these people that are disappearing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you have maximum security, and all these people are not able to come fight you if they tried. You know what I mean? So I think about it. I'm like, I've been in I've been in much unsafer places and positions, leaving shows late at night.
How long did you play for?
Like probably 45 minutes. We actually did some recordings. Cool. I did a whole Christmas show.
Really?
Yeah, that I would love to release. That'd be cool someday. Yeah.
I think it's super cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was really fun. I'd love to go do it again with Jelly Roll. I should tell him that.
Yeah.
Be like, Jelly.
Yeah, he does stuff often down there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. On the road, he'll do it. He'll just stop in. And I mean, he's another one, like a living example, of how God can turn someone's life around.
I know. I've never met him. I heard he's absolutely amazing. But man, I love the guy without even meeting him. Like his demeanor and how like just real he is.
Oh, the best.
We need more of that.
Oh, he's the best. Yeah. He is.
And he just cries all the time because he's emotional. I just love it.
I know.
Man. I just want to hang out with the guy.
Yeah, because he's so real
cool
and
to kick it with.
Open about his struggles.
Yeah.
And like that's what we need.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard out there.
It is, man. Life is hard enough, and we just keep making it harder, I feel
and the music industry can be a very toxic, cruel place.
Yeah.
Filled with snakes and people that only support you when you're on top.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like no one was supporting Jelly Roll when he was 20 years ago selling CDs out of the back of his car on Demonbrium. And it's like now, and then all of a sudden you're bigger than life, and now everybody wants a piece of you, and like you don't know who really is there for you. It's just a whole mind thing.
Yeah, that has to be tough, playing things that close to chest when you're that famous, because you don't know someone's true intent, right?
Yeah.
And like, hey, does this person just really want to be my friend?
Right.
Or, do they have some sort of negative intent behind it, right?
Correct.
So what have you done with Dwight Yoakam?
Dwight, man, we have a song on my album. It's a duet called Heartburn, and we've become friends. Him and his wife, I met at a party, and I went up and introduced myself, and then she followed me on social media. They ended up at a show. We ended up becoming friends, and I've been on his podcast. I've opened for him, and they've been really, really incredibly amazing.
Does he still live in Bakersfield?
He lives in LA.
LA?
Yeah.
Is he from? No, Merle Haggard's from Bakersfield.
Merle's from, I think, Northern California.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
and it was always NorCal.
Dwight from Bakersfield then?
Dwight spent a lot of time in Bakersfield. Okay. Dwight's originally from Ohio, and then Kentucky, and then he moved to LA, and then always lived in LA, but spent time in Bakersfield playing lots of shows and cultivating a friendship with Buck Owens. Yeah.
I've been a Dwight Yoakam fan for a long time.
So good.
He's
so good.
I saw him in concert within the last 3 years, maybe 4 years. And it amazes me. His dance moves and his jeans look like they're painted on.
Yeah.
It's like, how the hell
and he
did
still
you
does the little thing. Yep. Still does the thing. Yep. I can't even do it, really. It's like whatever the thing. It's amazing. He's amazing.
He is. So.
He's like one of the smartest people you'll ever talk to, too. It's crazy. He can explain the aerodynamics of an airplane.
Really?
Oh my gosh. That guy is like, it's another level.
And he's been in tons of movies too, right? Or quite a bit of them at least.
Great actor.
Yeah.
Just a true artist through and through. And also just been so supportive of me, and like I'll never forget the people that, before I had a record deal, anything, like he let me open for him. We did the duet together. He was so supportive. And, as an artist, you'll never forget those people that before you really had anything going on, stepped up to help and support you. So, yeah.
And all because you guys met at a party.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I introduced myself, and we created friendship. They showed up to a show, and
What has been the highlight of your career so far? Like you look back, it could just be a moment like this, where someone reached out and it was just, you're overwhelmed with gratitude, and or just a really cool venue or event.
It was so sweet. I played my album release party about a month ago, and there was a lady in the front row who was like crying, singing every word to a song that I have out called God Winks. There's actually a version coming out November 14th with Amy Grant. That's like a duet version of God Winks. But the solo version's already out. And she was just like weeping and crying and singing every word. And she said, after the show, she told me, she said, this is the first time I've gone out in public since I lost my husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
And she's like, I heard the song and it moved me so much because I get signs all the time from him, and I know he's here with me. And so she's like, when I saw you were playing, I had to come and I had to support. And it was just so sweet. And you're like, oh, God, like, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and my trajectory of success of what I want. But then you have those moments that make it all worth it.
Yeah.
And you're like, if that's the only thing I did this year, is this woman showed up, right? And like had the best night ever. And she was so cute in her little cowboy hat and like brought her friend. And it was so sweet. So yeah, I'd say that was one of them.
It's funny you mention that because there's times, that I have to sit back and reflect a little bit. Because, like, man, I would have, given anything to be right here, 5 years ago. And now I'm here and all I'm doing is focusing on, 5 years down the road.
Right.
When I need to, be more grateful for and just be more present. Right.
Yeah. For where you are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah, I just got emotional. I just almost started crying.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I got emotional thinking about it because, it's true. Anyways, yeah.
You can never be too like grateful of your own position, right?
Oh my God, and I'm so not grateful enough.
Yeah, me too.
I know I'm not. I'm like, I've been blessed with so much.
Yeah.
And it's like a daily reminder. You have to you got to work at it. Because I think by nature, we're designed to be, I don't know about you, I feel like we're all programmed to think of what's wrong because we're still, they say like, you're still running from saber-toothed tigers like hundreds of years ago. Yep. We're all programmed for like fight or flight kind of thing. So I think it's like just practicing, having that daily practice of gratitude and reminding yourself of all the things that you do have that have gone right, that you do have going for you is like, you got to work at it. Yeah. I do.
I definitely do. I have to remind myself daily, hey, let's not work right now, or let's just be present with the kids. 'Cause I'm so thankful for them, and give them all the attention, that I possibly can, and wrestle with them and tickle them and, be silly and all the things that they need from a dad. Right.
Yeah.
And then, but I can justify not doing that in my head. Like, well, I'm working because the harder I work, the more I can make and the more successful I'll be, then I can leave them, more. Right.
Yeah.
But that's years away, and I'm pissing away, precious moments right now.
Totally.
Right?
It's a balance.
It's a tough balance.
Right? It is. Yeah. It's a balancing act.
Yeah. Very, very interesting.
Matthew McConaughey in the Green Lights book talks about checks and balances and how like sometimes like his acting career would be thriving, but then like family wasn't, or like the family career is thriving, but that's not. It's like, and it's just like, I feel like that's life.
Yeah.
You're constantly having to do checks and balances to see where you can be better.
And I just can't always help to think, I'm like, man, are we all just doing life wrong?
I know. Yeah.
But
I've definitely thought that a lot. Because I feel like I've sacrificed so much for a career that will never love you back.
Yeah.
You have these moments of gratitude and validation and stuff, but you really realize that like it's the people in your life that make this life special.
It is.
It's the relationships.
Yep.
No one at the end of their life has their trophies like around their deathbed.
No.
You know what I mean? Or like their awards. It really all comes down to people and relationships.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Did you ever do any hunting with your
I
father
did.
as a young girl?
I almost shot a twig. Like I thought I was so cool. I felt so cool. He's like, you want to come hunting with me? And I had to have been, I don't know, like 10 or 11 maybe.
Yeah.
And I just remember he woke me up way too early. It was still dark outside. We were driving and I saw the moon and I'm like, this sucks. But then like we got to like the little hunting cabin and they were making like scrambled eggs and bacon. I'm like, that's cool. Like biscuits. I'm like, all right, I got like my waders on and we were out hanging out and it was cold. But it was honestly the time. It was just I felt so cool spending that time with my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've been bringing my girls hunting very slowly because my worst fear is they will hate hunting, right? And whenever they're ready to leave, I leave because I don't want them to ever be like,
right,
oh, we got to go hunting with dad, right? So they've hunted with me a couple times up in Kentucky. And then this last summer, we go to Minnesota to meet my wife's parents. They always run a lake house there.
Nice.
And we just do hang out and go fishing and everything.
Cool.
And the first morning, my daughter comes in, and it's early. It's like, I don't know, 5:45, 6:15, somewhere in there. And me and my father-in-law, I think, had a few bourbons the night before.
Yeah.
And she comes in, just taps on my shoulder. She goes, Dad, do you want to go fishing? I said, there's nothing I'd rather do. And so she woke me up on that trip every morning. Her and we just went fishing for an hour. I'm like, whenever you're ready to go back in, we'll go back in. We just took the boat out, went fishing, you know, and then
that's so great.
Then we'd come back and eat breakfast.
And those are memories that you guys will never forget.
I know, right? It's very special.
Yep.
And then we go to Montana after that. And this is this summer. And drive around looking for elk and mule deer and everything with them in the back of the Jeep. I just got a bunch of movie blankets, like our moving blankets piled up back there that they're sitting on. And it was the afternoon. We saw some in the evening. And then before we went to bed, June goes, Dad, do the elk move? The animals move in the morning just like the fish? I said, yep. She's like, I'm going to wake you up. I said, please. And she comes in the next morning. She says, Dad, I think the elk are going to be moving. Let's go. And we just bundled up and went out. So I love taking them out. Aww. Absolutely love it. But I think one of them, I don't know which one yet, but one of them's going to fall in love with it.
Okay. I believe it. Yeah. I think I have a cousin. She's a badass hunter and she's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you would not think. And this girl can hunt. There's a hunting community of girls that hunt.
Absolutely. You know, now that we're, I'm going to say, embedded in the outdoor industry, you see more and more of it, right? And then it's, hey, passing on, your own legacy through your son or your daughter and giving them life skills. Like, for example, our family depends on, the meat that I bring home pretty heavily because we like to eat healthy, right? And what's more healthy than elk and venison? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Which is lean too.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
Although I'd like to talk to your wife about recipes because sometimes I'm running low on the elk. I'm like, you can only do so much elk. At some point, I'm like, I'm craving beef.
Have you had chicken fried elk yet?
No.
I haven't cooked it, but I hear that's pretty good. I was actually thinking about putting out something on social media via our Outsider page and ask for good elk recipes.
Like elk bolognese is not the same.
Yeah.
Elk tacos, elk. I got really creative at one point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You eat a lot of elk?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do love it.
So
elk chili, really good.
Delicious. Yeah.
I do a lot of
ground
chilies,
elk for everything.
Yeah.
We do tacos, chili, like hamburgers. It doesn't matter. We make it all
awesome.
Out of elk. But so I was in Alberta hunting, and then last Wednesday was my 15th wedding anniversary.
Aww.
And I'm like, I can come home, and then I'll turn and burn and come back out here like next week and try to shoot an elk. And
awesome.
Katie's like, well, I'd rather have a full freezer than you be home for our wedding anniversary. And we can just celebrate when you get home.
Yeah, she's like, go for it. Go get the food.
Yep.
Bring home the food so we can live off of it.
Yep. So I was able to, and I was out there by myself for a couple days and then had a couple buddies show up. And the day I shot a cow elk, I didn't have a bull tag, the day that my buddies got there. So
that's awesome.
I shot one that early that morning at like 800 yards. I heard the bullet whap. Everything felt really good, but then never found an ounce of blood. I was shooting a 28 Nosler. Looked for like 5 hours or more.
Wow.
And then found the herd again later on that evening and crept up on and got within 500 and out in the middle of this big meadow and was able to shoot one and get it all taken care of before I came home.
It's pretty magical.
Yeah, it was epic. And then came home and my girls are just thrilled. So
of course.
They ate elk steak for breakfast on Friday. We had elk on Saturday. I don't think we ate any yesterday, but
hey, it's amazing though when you can nourish and feed your family. It's that's how they used to do it back in the day.
I know, and I take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah, you should, especially like when you're hunting things that you eat, which I'm a fan of.
Yeah, absolutely.
And keeping it it's great to have a freezer there too because you just thaw it whenever you need something. It's right there.
Yep, absolutely. I think it was to last us 6-8 months. So I'd like to get another one or Coke's Chase Rice and to let me shoot one of his buffaloes out there.
I know. I've seen videos of it. Oh my gosh. My friend was there. I'm like, where are you? And they're like, it's Chase Rice's farm. I'm like, oh my God. Like these buffalo are
he shot
beautiful.
One. We were hunting together in Alberta this weekend before last, and he shot one recently.
Really?
But I think he's going to slaughter them for restaurants and everything like that around here. I believe so. Mm-hmm.
He should.
How'd you hurt yourself with your Instapot?
I was making elk chili.
Really? And did that thing? What happened? My wife uses it all the time. I am not the best Instapot cooker. I've seen some Instapot, true Instapot chefs on deployment, because you can bring Instapots and like George Foreman grills, even though they don't make those anymore, whatever the new type of skillet is. Guys bring it all the time and whip up some mean meals.
99% of the time you're probably fine.
Yeah.
This could have been a defect. I still don't know. Part of me wonders if like the rubber on the lid was like slightly off or something. I released the vape valve.
Yeah.
Like I always do. I mean, I don't remember filling it up too high because obviously there's a line. You're not supposed to cook above that. And when I opened it, it just went like pop and it just went like splattered all over here. It burnt through. People were like, were you making elk chili naked? I'm like,
That's
no.
the only way I make it. I mean,
I'm like, no, it burnt through my tank top. It burned through my clothing.
And it burned your skin through your clothes.
Yeah.
So it was boiling.
Yeah, and chili is oil based and it's tomato based. So you're dealing with olive oil and tomato, which is so acidic. It just burnt right through my tank top. And I had like 2nd-degree burns all over my stomach, my chest, my arm. It was terrible. A week later played 10 shows in a row, including Stagecoach Festival. And I had this lady make like this one arm thing and I made the most of it, but I was like mummified underneath and it was so painful.
Did you have to replace your bandages on your own?
Yes.
And so was your like skin peeling off?
Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah. The evolution of a burn is so gross because at first
I've never had a really bad burn.
First it turns red and you're like, it's not that bad. And then all of a sudden it blisters like the next day and you're like, oh my God. Did your stomach
and your arm and your whole body blister
covered.
Like that? Really?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Did you pop them or did you just let them pop on themselves?
No, I finally, after harassing Vanderbilt, got into the burn clinic.
Yeah.
And they, it's called debriefed, where they cut them. And then all the pus oozes out. It's disgusting. And then you're left with white flesh. And then I'm staring at my body going like, I'm like covered in just white flesh. And I'm like, what, am I going to look mutilated?
Yeah.
And I like work hard at my body. I have abs. And I'm like, this is depressing because now I can never show my abs again. Which the skin is still a little discolored, but people are shocked when they see it. They're like, wow, I took care of it. I was really careful and I tried a lot of really unusual things like peptides and exosomes. I did stem cells. I did all kinds of weird things. Yeah. I got very experimental with it.
Is this scarring going to last forever or is it slowly going away?
It's going to last forever, but it looks pretty good. And there's tattooing they can do.
So do they just tattoo your natural skin color over it?
So it hypopigmented. So the areas where it was burnt are lighter than my skin color. So they'd have to go in and tattoo those to be a little bit darker. And they do a pretty good job now. It's just really expensive. So I haven't done it yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that.
But if there's a doctor who wants to pro bono tattoo me, I'm in. I'll come see you.
Do doctors tattoo it or do tattoo artists tattoo it?
Plastic surgeons.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. But it's expensive. Like insurance doesn't pay for this stuff. They should. Yeah. I'm an entertainer. Hello.
Yeah. Come on now.
This is entertainment.
Hook the girl up.
Yeah. But yeah.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving or Christmas?
I'm going to be with my fam.
Oh, nice.
This is exciting. And I'm shooting a 30-minute Christmas special on Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which will be fun. They're going to air it Thanksgiving through Christmas. And so putting that together and that'll be a really fun time.
Who'd you do that with? Sean McCourt? Is that his name?
No, it's with Good Day LA with they're out in Santa Monica.
Okay.
So they asked if I wanted to do a 30-minute Christmas special shot on Thanksgiving morning because the studios are pretty much empty. So it's a great time to have like an open studio to shoot and like the lighting and the production and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I'm a godmother, so I have a baptism that I'm going to be present at, which is great.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I have to go through godmother training, though. There's like a whole course I have to do, which I haven't done yet.
Are you Catholic?
Yes.
Yeah, likewise. My middle daughter, her godfather and her, I matched personality. He's my best friend in the world. He's
awesome.
Wild man, the great human being. And he's still in the SEAL teams. Or recently, he was in, I don't think I should say, but he was somewhere, and he found the oldest tattoo parlor in the world.
Wow.
I think it was like 700 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
Got a tattoo there. Then they also had rosary beads there from this area.
Wow.
And so he got my middle daughter, his goddaughter.
Oh, that's special.
Yeah.
I've been brainstorming gifts. I'm like,
I think he got her a Bible and maybe some rosary beads or something like that for her baptism. But
awesome.
I'm not too sure.
Those are some good ideas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And I think the Bible has her name in it and everything, monogrammed and everything like that. So that's not a bad idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love that.
What about holiday traditions in the household? What do you got? Do you guys do anything?
It's evolved over the years. I have a massively large family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So on Christmas, it's like 80 people.
A bunch of brothers and sisters or what?
Cousins, aunts, uncles. Really? I'm one of 5 kids, nieces, nephews. So it's fun. We all just get together. I usually sing in church. I'll do that on Christmas and Easter. And and then I'll, go to my aunts, do all the things, the grandmas, I'll see everyone. There's a lot of us. See all the troops, do all the things. And then I usually go snowboarding, go to like the mountains for
You go up to Tahoe or do you go to Big Bear?
Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't spent much time in Idaho at all.
It's beautiful.
What about food-wise?
You're a hunter. You'd love it.
I know, right? What about food-wise? What's your favorite food that you look forward to for Thanksgiving? And do you have any traditions food-wise in the family?
My mom makes phenomenal stuffing, so I always look forward to that.
Stuffing's my favorite Thanksgiving
She makes
dish.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat.
I know, right?
She's got really good stuffing. And then my aunt does a really amazing pasta on Christmas that I look forward to. So
a pastone?
Pasta.
Oh, pasta. I was like, what's a pastone?
A pastone.
Oh, Christmas pasta, huh?
Yeah, it's like a pasta dish that she does that's really amazing. It's been in the family for many years, the sauce.
Oh,
it's like a bolognese sauce,
Okay, got it, yeah.
But with peppers in it and like all these other things. It's so good.
I got yelled at because I didn't bring a whole goose home from Canada. I did bring one whole goose home, but it still has feathers on because I'm gonna mount it.
That's right. That's a thing.
I know it is a thing, right? I'm like, I'll bring home a goose, but I didn't bring one home, so I caught an earful for that. So I think we'll probably do ham. I think we typically do ham.
We do ham too.
The only thing I really care about is stuffing, and I request it for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I get it.
It's
so good.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Right? You feel horrible afterwards, but it's worth every bite.
It's worth it.
Right? Mm-hmm. So one of 5 kids.
I am.
My father-in-law is one of 19. Big Catholic family from South Dakota.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So at our wedding, Katie and I's wedding, I had like 15 people and Katie had like 220.
Oh.
But
that's so sweet.
But holidays are the best around them.
Of course, because there's so many people, so much love, and that's really like what matters at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you were going to open up for Dolly on the 10th, but that got pushed to next year?
Yes, to September.
Yeah. And there's something obviously you're really looking forward to.
Yeah, that's a bucket list. I mean, she's the GOAT. Like, she's the greatest of all time. But it's still happening. I believe in Dolly. She's going to get better. It's going to be even better. Because she'll be in full health, which, you have to be to do those shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of energy. That's a lot of running around.
It is.
Even if you don't, use
especially
the whole
at 80, whatever she is.
I know.
80 something.
She's a legend.
Legend.
What else do you have coming up?
Gonna continue to release more songs to package like a deluxe version of my album, California Cowgirl, that's out. And more shows. I have the Christmas special and a bunch of tour dates for 2026, which you can find on my website.
Okay.
Go there to check it out. And we'll continue to put out new music every 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6. So you're in it.
A new song every 4 to 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you like to write songs?
Oh, I love it. It's therapy. Like, I don't know what I would do without it.
What's your like go-to method? Is it driving around? Is it, at the house, or is there any go-to method to you writing a song?
I'd say no. The inspiration or the idea will hit. Either I'll see it somewhere, or I'll hear someone say something, or I'll read something, or I'll see like a little quote or like a little bumper sticker, something that'll strike me. I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. It starts with an idea. And then I'll usually kind of mess around, put the idea to music, and then I'll go and I'll collaborate with people to finish it. Yeah.
What happens more? Like you see a quote, or you think of words, or the tune of the song? I've always been curious about that.
For me, it's the idea that'll hit first, and then I'll write the music around it.
Okay.
And I'll kind of start to like, it'll start in my head, and I'll kind of like hear it in my head, and then I'll put it to an instrument. But everyone's process is different.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's just my process.
Are you going to get into any more hunting? I mean, it's hunting season right now.
I actually am going shooting on Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you going to shoot?
I don't know, a gun. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I got to get back into like knowing how to operate this thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
To protect myself.
Yeah. Do you carry a gun?
I might.
Yeah.
After Friday, I'll let you know how it goes.
There you go. I suggest getting
Annie Oakley here.
Yeah.
Annie. I mean, Annie is my name. Like, I got to live up to the name.
Very touche.
Yeah.
I suggest a .357 revolver.
All right.
And because you can shoot 38 specials in those, which is a smaller bullet.
Yes.
You get a hammerless revolver.
And a really good safe.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, do you have a bunch of little ones running around your house?
No.
Yeah, just put that sucker in your purse or your nightstand.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You need like a license to carry it though, right?
Not in the state of Tennessee. It is constitutional carry, so you can carry concealed without a permit. However, if you cross into other states, then you have to know their laws.
Got it.
And states will have reciprocity with other states, so they'll honor other ones and so on
My
and so
friend
forth.
came to a concert in Colorado with her gun in between her boobs. I'm like, dude. And they made her go take it back out to like the parking lot and shoot it. But I'm like, seriously? You can't? Thought they were going to let you into a festival with a gun between your boobs?
She have huge boobs? Or a
Yeah,
gun, or
pretty
was it a
much.
small gun?
I think she thought that they could be hidden there. She's like, oh, I know where to hide this thing.
I got this in here. I got this in here.
Right? Hey, I get it.
Yeah, there's my Aldi quarter.
Just hide them between your dollies.
Yep, there you go. All right. Well, where can everyone find you?
AnnieBosko.com. That's my website. But also Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'm on all the things. Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple. I'm everywhere.
Stream it, download it.
Stream it, download, yeah.
Would you like to play a song? You do not have to, but you're more than
I didn't
welcome
bring
to.
my guitar.
I have one right here.
Okay, I didn't know that was part of the thing.
No,
yes.
you don't.
Let's
That's
do
right.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'd love to.
Yeah, totally up to you.
Let's do it. The song is called Fighter, and it's one of my favorite songs I've ever written. Thank you so much, Sam.
Welcome.
Uncle Sam. This song is called Fighter, and I'd say out of any song I've ever written, it's the song that continues to help people the most, which is probably the greatest gift of music. Sung it for inmates, for people battling cancer and all kinds of diseases, and just people who are going through really difficult life things. And so anyways, I dedicated it to the military before. In fact, I just had an ex-Navy SEAL come from Wyoming to Las Vegas for my show. It was his birthday, so I dedicated this song to him and to our service, men and women. I can see those black clouds rolling in, feel the fear creeping into my heart again. Sometimes life's like a ruthless fight you can never win. I can't listen to the doubt dragging around my soul. Down every dead end midnight road, gotta choose to hold on to the truth I know. So bring on the fire, trying to burn me out. Bring on the wind, trying to knock me down. Bring on the rain and all the pain, 'cause I got a faith that I'll never drown. And just when you think I can't take no more, I come back stronger than I was before. 'Cause when I'm down in the dust, I know I'm gonna rise up even higher. A fighter. Ooh, a fighter. Found that the moment I got nothing left is when I gotta take just one more step. 'Cause if I don't, I won't see the victory that's gonna come next. So bring on the fire, trying to burn me out. Bring on the wind, trying to knock me down. Bring on the rain and all the pain, 'cause I got a faith that I'll never drown. Just when you think I can't take no more, I come back stronger than I was before. 'Cause when I'm down in the dust, know I'm gonna rise up even higher. A fighter. And when the smoke clears, you'll see I'm gonna be back on my feet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bring on the fire, trying to burn me out. Bring on the wind, trying to knock me down. Bring on the rain and all the pain, 'cause I got a faith that I'll never drown. Just when you think I can't take no more, I come back stronger than I was before. 'Cause when I'm down in the dust, know I'm gonna rise up even higher than I was before. 'Cause I was born a survivor. And I'm a fighter. Ooh, a fighter. Thank you so
That was
much.
amazing.
Thank you.
Annie
Thank you so
Bosko,
much.
ladies and gentlemen. You can download or stream her music anywhere music's available. Please do so. She's an amazing artist and an even better of a person.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
coming
much.
on.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much. Thank you.
Thank you. Cool.
All right.
That's a wrap.